Hi, Thrifty Tim here, and this is another episode of Tuesday Afternoon with Thrifty Tim. Uh, I'm, uh, I don't really have anything new to show today because I didn't do any vinyl or didn't go to any thrift stores or record stores over the past week. So, um, and if you missed it last week's episode where I showed some hauls. I leave my posts up or leave my live streams uh, up as a video that you can watch. Just check on my channel for that. Okay, and uh, this I'm trying to keep this a little shorter today. I don't want to go over 2 hours because my migraines are pretty bad on both Sunday and yesterday. Sunday I had it all day. Yesterday it started in the afternoon, and I can feel a tinge of wind coming on right now. So if it gets too strong, I'll be ending the show a little early. I don't see anybody on yet, so or what viewers yet. Like I said, I left the stream. Hopefully, somebody will join in soon. And uh, well, the big thing I've been doing lately I've been showing you records and stuff. I'll show you some of the records I've been. I'm entering out my records into a database that I set up on my computer, and I figure I'm around to the halfway point into my getting them entered in there. That's just the 12-inch records themselves, not the not 45s, not no CDs or no cassettes. This is just from records. So I'll show you some of them that I recently got entered in there. First one is can't see the label too well. Sorry about the lighting. I'm keeping it a little darker in here because of my migraines. This is James Taylor. This is his greatest hits album. Okay, here's Ray Stevens. This is from, what year is it from? Not seeing it right now. I'd have to look at the database probably. Check this shrink off. This is Ray Stevens. This is an early album of his. It's Everything is Beautiful. It's on Barnaby Records. It's from, let's see, I'm thinking it was 72 or something like that, if I remember right. I have it entered in my database, but that's okay. Next one up is a group that a lot of people know their first album, and they don't realize they made more than one album. This is Starline Vocal Band. It's Rearview Mirror. And there weren't any hits off it, but it's a decent album. And I didn't say, hi, Calvin. I have to link up, so if you want to, just come on up. And I'm just showing some of my 70s records right now that I had gotten entered into my database lately. Next up is Ringo Starr, Rotograph Ear. Of course, he's at top or this is one that Paul talks about because he said around all the other members of the Beatles joining him. I know a song or two there. Okay, Ruby Star. So excited. She sang with Black Oak, Arkansas for a while. This one is, yeah, this is like 78, 79 on Capitol Records. But on here she does stuff like, cover stuff like Maybe I'm Amazed. And I think I saw more on here that, and the Fistful of Love, which is a Black Oak, Arkansas song. And that there's a Driftway. I'm not sure if it's the same one that was the hit for Dobie Gray, or if it's another totally different song. Next up is some Sonny Liston Smith. This is song for the song for the children, and we'll see. This is a promo copy. I can't really read the songs on it right now, the track listing. So how are you doing today, Calvin? Okay, here's Jim Croce. You Don't Mess Around with Jim. Yes, I have most of his albums, but of course this one has You Don't Mess Around with Jim on it. And Photographs of Memories, Operator, That's Not the Way It Feels, Time in a Bottle, Rapid Droid, The Stock Car Boy. And this one is from, okay, look for the date on here. This is on ABC Records from 1972. Next up is Chris Hillman, Slipping Away. Seeing if I recognize any songs on here. Don't see any. Okay, some Gordon Lightfoot, Sundown. I saw him in country probably like 5 years or so ago. My wife and I saw him at old theater that they refurbished in Rockford, and they have a lot of concerts in there, and that's where like the Rockford Symphony Orchestra plays too. This is, of course, this is album Sundown, so of course it has Sundown on it. Carefree Highways on it. And Circle of Steel's on it. Next is another Gordon Lightfoot one on it. I'm tearing off this shrink also. I usually tear off the shrink on them. This one is Endless Wire. And just checking the track listing on here. Don't think any of these are hits off this one, but I just like Gordon Lightfoot, so I pick up his records whenever I come across them. And this is from 1978 on Warner Brothers. And this one's from Jesse Colin Young. He was one of the members of the Yardbirds. And this is the album. The name of this album is Songbird. It's on Warner Brothers from 1975. And he does a Daniel on here. I'm not sure whether it's the same one that is the one that Elton John co-wrote, or what? Or I should say Elton John and Bernie Taupin wrote it. Now here's a live album by Jesse Colin Young. Okay, that's on a different album because this has the song Light Shine on it, which isn't bad. And they had some more Jesse Colin Young. This is American Dreams. This is on Electra from 1978. Like he does Ravon on it. And in the background, you might hear my son and his girlfriend. My son wasn't feeling the greatest today, so he got into work, and his girlfriend doesn't work. So, and she lives with us too. So, okay, here's one by the Statler Brothers. It's more of a Christian one. It's How Great Thou Art. It's on Columbia from 1972. This one I don't have a cover. Well, the cover for the when I got it was like this cover. It's Bob Dylan, New Morning. It's from around 72. It's not a bad album. And you can start laughing right now. The Richard Harris Love album. This is from, I know it's from the 70s, like 72, 73, but on here he does, where is it? Oh, come on, I thought that song was on here. Oh, yep, there it is. MacArthur Park is on here. Not that, yeah, Donna Summer covered it years later. So, Calvin, what do you think of the Hawkeyes? Number 3 in the nation now. But it looks like they're going to have a good game this coming weekend with Iowa being number 3. They're playing Penn State, who are rated number 4. So that should be a good game. Okay, this one is Charlie Pride, The Best of Charlie Pride, Volume 2. And just making sure. This one has Kiss an Angel, Good Morning on it. So. Okay, Mel Tillis, the very best of Mel Tillis. This has stuff like Coca-Cola Cowboy on it, and I Got the Hoss, Send Me Down to Tucson, and I Believe in You. Yeah. Oh, and okay, here's one. The Doors, Heard Scenes from the Gold Mine. This is pretty much a compilation. It's 2 LPs in it. Like this has Break On Through and Strange Days. The Wasp, Texas Radio and the Big Beat. Lover Madly. LA Woman, Riders on the Storm, and those are the big ones on it anyway. So the disc gatefold, so I should show you all of it, that too. And inside, And here's some Dave Mason. Of course, he was in Traffic. This is the best of Dave Mason. And this is on Blue Thumb from 1974. On here has like Only You Know and I Know, Can't Stop Worrying, Can't Stop Loving, Look at You, Look at Me. And shouldn't have took more than you gave. Okay, this one I got in a box that I got from the over 100 album site and seen that I got for I think this was in the $5 one that I got from Half Price Books. This is the Manhattan Transfer, the best of the Manhattan Transfer. It's on Atlantic from 1981. So it was, but some of the music they have on here is from the 70s. But the big one that most people know on here is A Boy from New York City. Okay, here we go. The Osmonds' Greatest Hits. It's a gatefold. And yes, they do a lot of their hits on here, but of course they have to have Crazy Horses on that Greatest Hits one. One Bad Apple, Sweet and Innocent, Ain't Nothing Like the Real Thing, Love Me for a Reason, Are You Lonesome Hot Tonight, Come On Mary Ann, Puppy Love, Down by the Lazy River, This Is the Way Pop That I Feel, long-haired lover from Liverpool, Let Me In, I'm having it out, I'm leaving it all up to you, Go Away Little Girl, Crazy Horses, as I said, Back on the Road Again, Too Young, Going Home, Paper Lace, Hold Her Tight, Morning Side of the Mountain, Yo Yo, and the 12th of Never. Okay, here's some Mickey Galley's Greatest Hits Volume 1. This is on Playboy Records. I'll pull out the table for you to see it, because I don't know whether you've ever, that if you have any, you have records on the Playboy label. Yeah, that's a Playboy label. You know, they have to have bunnies on it, right? The bags just, or the inner sleeves not wanting to go on it. I got that now. There's another 2 LP set. Yeah, this is a compilation. It's a retrospective. It's with Linda Ronstadt on it. This is from, oh boy, let's see if the date's on here. I know it's from 77 on Capitol. It's a 2 LP set. And the gatefold. And you notice how much is written in the liner notes. But this set is When Will I Be Loved, Silver Threads and Golden Needles, Hobo, I Fall to Pieces, Birds, Can't Help It If I'm Falling in Love with You, Different Drum, Sunshine of Shelley's or some of Shelley's blues that was written by Michael Nesmith. I'll Be Your Baby Tonight. Louise, long, long time. Uh, Fashionless Love. Rock Me on the Water. Uh, Lovesick Blues, Rescue Me. Just a Little Bit of Rain. The Long and Hot Way Around. You're No Good. Rambling Round. Crazy Arms. It Doesn't Matter Anymore. I Will have. Will You Love Me Tomorrow? Like I said, I have to have it a little darker today because I can feel a migraine coming on. So, okay, here's Bobby Green or Bobby Goldsboro. That's his greatest hits. This is from. Well, can't see the date on it. I know it's from the 70s. But he does songs on here such as Honey, I'm a Drifter, See the Funny Little Clown. Okay. Now here's a band I saw at Red Rocks in by Denver back in '83. This is a Lower River band. It's a long way there, but it's pretty much a live compilation that has there some hits or some songs from 75 through 79. They had put on a pretty good show on Nitty Gritty Dirt Band had opened up for them. Okay, I have a second person to go. I have posted a link on top of the comments if you want to join in. Okay, here's one that you might like. Alice Cooper. Of course, Alice Cooper's greatest hits is from. I'm not seeing the year right now, but I saw him in concert 2 years ago, and he put on a real good show. My son and I went, but it has on here. It has I'm 18, that Desperado, Under My Wheels, School's Out, Hello Hooray, Elected, No More Mr. Nice Guy, $1 Billion Babies, and Muscle of Love. Here's tell us 24 great hits, and it's a 2 LP set, but not a gatefold. It's from 1977 on RGM. And so these are a lot of his cover hits from like the 60s and 70s. The Best of Don Williams, Volume 2. This is from 79, I think it is. Yep, 79. But some of the songs he does on here is, oh boy. Well, it has Tulsa Time on here. Yeah, Tulsa Time's a big one on this one. Let's just checking. Roy Clark, Classic Clark. This is from 1974 on ABC Records. Just what they have, what songs they have on here. Yeah, but he was a good picker on both the guitar and banjo. with all that country, I have to have this artist, Best of Dolly Parton, Best of Dolly Parton, I should say. It's a gatefold. Only one LP still in it. This is some for earlier songs like Jolene's on here. I Will Always Love You. See, she was the one that wrote that song. Love Is Like a Butterfly. Coat of Many Colors, one that I really like. I like My Tennessee Mountain Home. So if you're watching on to join me, just I left the link up above in the comments. Okay, here's some Three Dog Night original favorites. I'm a big Three Dog Night fan, and just making sure. I think this is on, or looks like this might be a German pressing of it. And it has like Joy to the World, Mama Told Me Not to Come, Black and White, Family of Man, Liar, Shambhala, The Show Must Go On, Ever Been to Spain, Old Fashioned Love Song, One, and Out in the Country. And here's some Steely Dan. This is Steely Dan Gold. It's from, looks like it's from 1980. It's a compilation, of course. Has like K19, Green Earrings, Deacon Blues, Chain Lightning, FM, Black Cow, King of the World, Babylon Sisters. Well, I have one viewer right now. Don't know whether it's Calvin or somebody else, but is there anything you'd want to talk about, Calvin? Or have you gotten any new music pickups? Okay. So that's what I've been doing with a lot of my music. I've ripped all my CDs to MP3s, and now I'm just working on finishing, just getting my albums into the database. Then you'll see me start doing some regular videos for a while after I get those entered in, and I have an idea for a series of shows I'm going to be doing, which I'll first of all, when I'm getting ready to spin a record, I'll do a short clip showing what the record is you'll see all the short clips in a row of the records. Then after that, I'll have another. Then I'll have some clips that I'll put together for my thoughts and reviews of the records. And I'll be starting with 1970, because most of my albums are like I keep saying, 3/4 to 2/3 of my albums are from the 70s or records. And I figured do 25 a video. I figured that would be a weekly video, so that would be a good while for me to get through all the 70s. Well, I have one viewer. Did you want to join in with me? Otherwise, I'll be ending the show soon, since I'm not feeling the greatest today. Like I said at the start of the show, I can feel a migraine coming on. That's why I have it a little darker in here today. Yeah, and of course, I know Sneed has this show tonight, the new ski lodge. So you'll see me on there tonight. I should say you'll see my chats on there. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to end the show now. I think I better go lie down for a while. So, but I'll be back on next week. So until next time, take it easy and keep on rocking.